Looking for a microcosm of Montreal in 2026? Just hang out with the Joseph Tremblay family.
Hi, my name is Shereen Joseph, and this is my middle child, Chewy. I'm a Malaysian Montrealer. I was born in Malaysia, and I moved to Montreal in 2000.
So Shereen, we are at Baldwin Park. What do you love about this park and this neighborhood?
I love the diversity in this neighborhood. Hi, c'est Lizzie. It's just a vibrant neighborhood. I chose it specifically because I knew I was new learning French, and I wanted to be in a French neighborhood. But it's also very bohemian.
Very bohemian, so you can practice your French, you can see people from diverse communities. It seems you get to have a bit of everything.
Yes, yeah.
So with that in mind, when in this conversation about identity, how do you identify yourself?
I identify as a Montrealer, a Malaysian Montrealer, but I don't really identify as being as Canadian necessarily or as a Quebecer either.
So not Canadian, even though you lived for some time in Edmonton.
No, it didn't feel like home there. I arrived in Edmonton in 1993 on January 18th. So it was the dead of winter. I had never experienced winter before. When I do leave Montreal, it's sometimes a similar vibe. Where when there's a homogenous culture that's white and all speak English, or white and all speak French, it's easy to other the immigrant that comes in, because a lot of the aspects of the city and the people here, I vibe with, and I feel like we're aligned in more ways than when I leave Montreal.
You were born and raised in
Malaysia.
Talk to me a little bit about that and how your experience living in Malaysia may play into perhaps why you identify yourself as a Montrealer.
Malaysia is very diverse. It's a Muslim country, and I grew up Catholic. And I'm also a minority, being Indian Malaysian. And we identify like that: Chinese Malaysian, Indian Malaysian, and Malays, who are the Muslim people in Malaysia. I grew up in a very diverse already setting. And I guess I'm comfortable being a minority because
that's your lived experience.
A lot of Indian Malaysians in Malaysia. So I'm comfortable being that and navigating my way as a minority within.
Yeah.
But I really found Montreal, and I embraced this city. The moment I arrived here, I really felt like it could be home. Yeah, went to school in Malay. Spoke mostly English at home because my parents are both Indian, but they spoke different dialects, different Indian dialects.
Okay, different Indian languages. Yeah. You spoke English at home, but this whole notion, even in Malaysia, of so many different languages, and if you walk down the street, signage in different languages. Talk to me a little bit about that.
In Malaysia, and it's just common. You could see a row of shops, and one's got signage in like Chinese, and the next one over is like in Tamil, the next one over is in English or Malay or whatever. You just kind of live like that, and there aren't a lot of that kind of like imposition on businesses to keep to a certain language necessarily.
Or that language predominance, or the specific word that maybe somebody may complain about.
For example, I went to kindergarten in Cantonese.
So when you came here, you didn't know French that well.
No.
Did you go to franchisation courses?
Yes, I did. Back in the day when it was subsidized in 2000 when I arrived in Montreal.
And more access to subsidies then. Even though they're putting more money into that now, there was more access.
Yeah, I just always felt like, oh, that's great. I get to learn a new language. That's amazing. And in Malaysia, it's like that. You say one sentence and half of it's in Malay and Tamil and Chinese and Bengali, and you just mix it all together, and people understand each other. That's kind of how we speak, like it's a mix of everything.
I mean, I gather it's fair to say because you spoke English at home, you could, to a certain extent, identify yourself as an English-speaking Montrealer to a certain extent.
Yes.
With that in mind, I'm just curious, what did you make of the language tensions in Quebec between the French and English-speaking Quebecers?
It was really hard to comprehend because of where I came from and all this like languages, religions, and such bigger differences than the communities here who are Francophone and Anglophone and who are predominantly white. I don't understand it, but I know I benefit from it.
You see it as a benefit because it forced you to integrate?
No, not because it forced me to integrate. It's because it's a space where if you're not white, but you can speak French, you're not othered. It's like you're in. If you can speak both languages, then you can navigate both communities pretty easily.
What do you think is lost in that conversation?
I mean, there were the indigenous people that were here first, the First Nations. If you come as an immigrant, I really don't think you should be forced to learn English or French. You should try to revive maybe an indigenous language. Choose Mohawk or Cree or something else.
Your partner,
Yes.
he is a Francophone.
Yes. I'm with a Francophone Montrealer who was born in Montreal and raised in Montreal.
Non, c'est correct, on va laver ça à la maison.
And your kids, you could have, if you wanted to, send them to an English school, my understanding.
Yes, because I did grade 12 in Edmonton in English.
But you didn't.
No, I didn't want to. I didn't even look into it. I was determined that they would both go to school in French.
And why was that important to you?
Because I know it's so ubiquitous, English. With my family, we all speak English together. It's a very dominant language, especially when you enter the workforce. So I knew that, English would come.
Yeah.
But I really want them to have a strong base in French. Daddy, hey, no, I go.
I'm dropping you.
We speak both. We spoke English and French with the kids and the puppy, just like the other two kids. To sit, stay. Both kids, the first language they learned was French.
In the end, how do you feel this city has shaped who you are in terms of your identity?
I feel at home here and I feel embraced, comfortable in my skin. It's that and the diversity that you see in this city.
Chewy, where's Margot? Go get her. Chewy, come on.